Welcome back, all my fragrance fanatic friends and beauty besties. It's Jamie here, and I hope that you are having a fantastic day today. So for those of you who have been around my channel for a little bit of while, you know that I had a surgical procedure done on my eyes October 7th. So it hasn't even been a month yet. So I'm still in recovery. Underneath my eyes is still very red. I've got some where they had the stitches. You can still see the stitches. So I had to really like cake on the concealer today. So hopefully this is my first time back on camera. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad, but there's still a long way of healing to go. They said it could be up to 3 months before everything is completely like healed up, the stitches and the redness and everything. And I still have like a little bit of like swelling underneath the eyes, which kind of irritates them a little bit. Sometimes this eye specifically where they had to reattach my muscle. This eye gets really sensitive and sometimes it gets really red. So if you see that on camera, you know why. So in this video, this is our end of the month perfume roundup where I will go through all of the perfumes all the perfumes I bought in the month of October. I've got some Middle Eastern perfumes and some designer perfumes, some new releases to share with you today. So I will leave the links to everything we're talking about in the description box below. If any of them are Amazon links, I do get a commission for that. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start off with a brand new release. I can't wait. Usually I do the brand new releases a little later, but I can't wait to share this one with you guys because I'm so excited about it. Bombshell, the Victoria's Secret Bombshell has come out with a new limited edition like they usually do towards the end of every year. This one is the Bombshell Soiree. Absolutely love this bottle, by the way. Let's just take it in here. And this is like a metal. It's not like a ribbon. It's actually like a metal. Really nice. Okay, so if you're a pear and peony girly, you're gonna love this perfume. Right now, the notes are not on Fragrantica. So if by the time I'm done editing this video, if it is up, I'll put the notes actually up so I can show you. I prefer doing it that way because I know I love that personally because I'm a very visual person. So if I can find the notes on Fragrantica, if it's up yet, I'll put it up here. But if not, I'll share with you, I believe it's pear, peony, and woods are the notes. And they specifically said like sparkling peony. And I'm like, okay, or I'm sorry, sparkling pear is what they said. And I'm like, okay, I wonder what this is gonna smell like. Is this gonna be like a fresh aquatic pear? Like, how is this gonna be? To me, this comes off very, very sweet, like very like sweet candied pear. And the peony is a very, very sweet, candied, like creamy. It's like a creamy, sweet peony that has been dipped in like crystallized sugar or something. Like picture that. Like that very sweet perfume. just putting that out there because I was really not expecting it to be as sweet as it is. Because I was thinking the pear might give it a little bit more of like a fresh aquatic feel. But no, it's like a candied pear. And when I was wearing it, my husband actually thought it smelled like cotton candy. He says this perfume smells like cotton candy to him. So just be aware of that. But I feel like, you know, the girls that like the peony and the pear type of perfumes, this feminine peony pear combos, I think you'd really enjoy this one. I was super surprised by this in a really good way. And I absolutely love it. Really love it. So next, let's talk about a perfume that that's been out for a while. It started when I found out that Signature was going to be coming out with another flanker. It's in a red bottle, Signature Elixir, I believe it's called. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put a picture up here. I saw that was out for sale, but I'm not picking that up yet. I'm waiting. I'm gonna try. I'm trying to wait until it gets on Joma Shop because if you pay for it right now, it's gonna be about $130, $140. But if you wait for it to go on Joma Shop, you can get it for about $30 or $40. Like that's a huge difference in price. So I'm really trying hard not to purchase it at full price and wait till Joma Shop. But anyway, so I'd seen that one was coming out and that got me thinking about like, oh yeah, wasn't there another flanker? yeah, I've never tried that one before, you know? And I remember when it came out, like the reviews were not good. The reviews were not good. And then it just kind of got pushed under the rug and like kind of like the forgotten perfume until the red one. I saw the red one. I'm like, oh yeah, there is another flanker. So I thought I would pick up a smaller bottle and just kind of play around and see what I thought. So Signature Absolute. This is the first flanker from the Signature collection. When I first got it in, it was a definite like. I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it. I was like, this is nice. But then, like the second time I wore it, I was like, oh, this is a forever love for me. It shot up right up to my like top 10 for life list so quickly. Like I just fell head over heels for this perfume. But it wasn't at first sniff. So just remember that if you do smell it, or if you have smelt it like once in the past, like give it a chance, give it another sniff, because it changed. Like it just, I don't know. I don't know if I changed, if it changed, I don't know. But now it's like a love of mine. It is such a tropical, sweet, happy perfume. Like the Frangipani. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. but that is becoming one of my favorite flowers. That is such a sweet, happy, tropical flower. Like when I spray this out, it's such a mood booster for me. And I absolutely love it. So this is gonna be a big summer perfume for me, alongside my Veneno Bianco, which you all know I love, and my Kate Alferson, which is one of my top summertime perfumes. This is going to be right up there. This one's a really, and technically, in all reality, I mean, you can wear it any time of year you want. You don't have to wear it for the summertime. I have been wearing it several times this past month in October, you know, when it's like getting colder weather outside and everything. It doesn't, like, I don't know. I still, like, I'm craving it. It just makes me so happy putting it on. I love it. So yeah, I don't know how we all kind of collectively decided to kind of like shun this perfume from the perfume community or not, but I would like to start a petition to maybe bring her back, give her a second chance. But yeah, so that's Signature Absolute. Next up, I bought 2 perfumes from Define Me. Technically, I bought 3 perfumes by mistake. I guess I was overly zealous when I was ordering. I was too excited maybe. And I ended up ordering 2 La La Woos. If you all remember, last month I had a travel size of La La Woo, fell completely in love with it, and definitely wanted to pick up a full bottle. I don't know. My brain was obviously not working that day, and I accidentally ordered 2 La La Woos. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with 2 La La Woos. I may put the other one on Macari. I'm not really sure what to do with my La La Woos. But I do love this perfume, but I don't think I love it enough that I needed a backup bottle of it. So, but yeah, so this is what the full bottle looks like for anyone who's interested. This is a very sweet, creamy, nutty dessert is what I get from this. Very gourmand, perfect for this time of year. Really love it. And then the perfume I thought I had purchased but didn't, so I had to go back on their website and repurchase it, was the Nearly Nude. I had a subscriber tell me that I'd kind of seen this here and there, but didn't really know much about it. You know, just kind of gave it a glance and kind of, you know, went about my day. But there was a specific subscriber that told me, and her exact words were, Jamie, you have got to try this perfume. It smells like stepping out of a luxurious oat milk bath at a Parisian hotel. And I was like, girl, say less. So that's what made me run over to that site, and I was like, okay, I got to get this perfume. She said it. It's exactly what she said. It smells like it's very clean. It smells like you were stepping out of a oat milk bubble bath at a very luxurious spa somewhere. Like that's how this smells. Oh, really love this perfume. And this is what the bottle looks like for anyone who's interested. Yeah, Nearly Nude. And they do also have another one called Nearly Noon. I know that can be a little confusing. I haven't tried that one yet, but this one's the Nearly Nude. And it's the perfect name for it because it is like that your skin but better type of vibe is what you're getting from this. And then I also picked up Sand and Sable. This is an old one. It's been around for a while. It's nothing new, but wow, I love it. Now, when I first sprayed it out, it's definitely a creamy, sweet, white floral, heavy tuberose perfume, if you're a tuberose lover, like me. But it was kind of weak. It didn't last very long. And I was like, okay, this is okay. It's a nice perfume, but it just needed to sit. This is one of those, you need to spray it out a couple times. Let's sit for a couple days. And it got thicker and it lasted long. It started to last longer on my skin. This is like, I believe maybe a $16 perfume. I mean, don't quote me, but it's definitely under 20 for this perfume. I like this better than Love Tuberose, which is in the $200 range. Like, I think it performs just as good, smells just as expensive, and it smells just as creamy sweet. Very heavy, creamy sweet tuberose as that perfume is. At like a significantly different price. So I am so glad I found this perfume so that I don't have to spend the money on Love Tuberose. Now, I will say this, the Sand and Sable, it's not exact with the Love Tuberose. The difference is that Sand and Sable does have a little bit of greenness to it. Still very thick, heavy, sweet tuberose. But there's a little touch of greenness there that I don't find in Love Tuberose. So that may be a deal breaker for some of you guys, and it may not. For me, it was not. I absolutely love this. I get definitely like white wedding vibes from this perfume. Really love it. And then I also, if you remember from last month, I got NYC by Sarah Jessica Parker. And I was looking at some of the other perfumes she had, and I saw NYC Crush, and I was like, I'm gonna try that one out. So I ended up picking it up. This is such an inexpensive, great summertime perfume. If you're a coconut vanilla girly, it basically is just a sweet, creamy coconut vanilla is what you're getting from this. I would definitely, I personally do not consider this to be sunscreeny at all, if you're worried about that. But I do get a coconut lotion type of vibe, or like a coconut tanning oil type of vibe from this particular type of coconut scent. But not like full into sunscreen territory like you get with other perfumes. Because I know that's a deal breaker for some of you guys. It's very expensive, just a really nice coconut vanilla perfume for summertime. Very summertime vibes. So I am very excited to, I've worn it a couple times, but now that the weather's getting colder out, I am normally leaning more towards my fall and winter perfumes. But this one, I could see myself reaching for this one a lot during the summer because I tend to reach towards the perfumes in my collection during the summertime that are less expensive, because I do a lot of swimming. I'm in and out of the pool a lot. And so it doesn't make a lot of sense to wear like a really expensive summertime perfume. So I tend to gravitate towards my cheapy summertime perfumes. And this one is one of those that I would consider to be more of a cheapy summertime perfume. So I feel like this is going to get a lot of use this coming summer. The next thing I have to share with you is possibly my most favorite thing that Bath & Body Works has ever created. And that is the birthday cake spray. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Not only the bottle, whoever was the designer of this bottle and thought to put a straw in here, excellent, because that is what drew me in, was this straw there, the straw alone. absolutely think this is adorable. And it smells so good. It smells like a sweet birthday cake. That's what it smells like. And the lotion, I love how they did the sprinkles on the packaging. I mean, are you kidding me? I love this. I picked this up so fast, you guys. You have no idea. Like, I ran to Bath and Body Works. And if you, I would definitely recommend picking up the lotion and the spray, because if you get the spray alone, it doesn't last very long. You know, as most body sprays, you know, they don't last very long. But if you pick up the lotion with it, if you put on the lotion, I'm getting about 4 hours of wear time when I combine the two together. So I think that's great for a lotion and a body spray. 4 hours, yeah. And the next one I want to share with you is another new release. And I am so proud of myself. I want to give myself a pat on the back that I did not go full ham when this perfume came out. Because normally I'm somebody, I'll get the full size bottle. I'll get the full, you know, I've never even smelt it yet. I've been trying to scale back some, be a little bit more responsibility, and try to get some travel sizes first and see if I really even need a full bottle of it. This is by the 7 Virtues. It's the, wait, what do they even call this one? Buttercream Haze. I got the travel size of it. And I'm so glad I did, because I think this perfume is great. I really don't dislike anything that the 7 Virtues does. Like, I love all their perfumes. But there's just some of them I prefer having full bottles of, and some of them I prefer having travel sizes of. And this is one of those that I prefer having the travel size of. It is it's very different than what I thought it was going to be. I wasn't expecting any sort of lemon in this perfume, and not like lemon cleaner, but like I'm getting like a lemon pound cake, like a lemon sweet desserty type of cake from this scent, which in the opening, which does start to dissipate after some time, and then I start to pick up like a little bit of maple, not as much maple as what I get in like Hot Cakes by Sniff or Oh Canada by the 7 Virtues. Not that type of maple, but there is some maple in here. And then once this perfume fully dries down to the base, I'm left with a very sweet, fluffy vanilla buttercream icing is what I'm left with. And so, you know, I'm not mad about that. I love that. But I have a lot of desserty, gourmand type of perfumes like this. And so I don't feel like I need a full bottle of it, but I think it does smell really good. And if you're someone who, you know, if what I'm describing to you sounds like something, you know, you can't live without, then by all means, buy the full bottle of it. But yeah, so, and a year from now, I might be buying a full bottle of it. I don't know. I'm allowed to change my mind. But at this moment in time, I think I'm just going to stick with the travel size. But I definitely think this is a 10 out of 10 type of fragrance. But I've already got some 10 out of 10 gourmands, you know, how many do I need? I don't know. How many do I need? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see by the end of the year. Now I've got some travel sizes I want to talk to you guys about. But first, really quickly, I did want you to know that I have ordered the new, for those of you who don't know, Alicia, who does the dupes for the Kayali perfumes. They came out with a new marshmallow, Alicia marshmallow or something like that. I haven't got it in yet. I have ordered it. It is just not here yet, but I'm very excited to share that one with you guys when it comes in. It's supposed to be the dupe for the Yum Bougie marshmallow, I believe. But yeah, as soon as that comes in, I'll let you all know about it. So now I want to tell you guys about some of the travel sizes I got. One of them being Dead Cool Taunt. I picked this up specifically because Tammy, she has an amazing perfume channel. If you are not subscribed, you definitely need to. I'll leave her link down in the description box below. She is so sweet. She talks about this perfume. She highly recommends this perfume. It's like one of her favorite perfumes. And I was like, okay. I saw it on Scentbird, and I was like, okay, I need to pick this up and see what it's about. And it surprised me. I knew it was going to be like a sweet amber vanilla, but I was surprised because I wrote down the notes here in my perfume journal here. I was surprised by this perfume because it is a sweet amber vanilla, but it's very soft and it's fresh, powdery, sweet amber vanilla. A little hint of some citrus there in the back. It's not like a citrus perfume, but just a little hint of citrus in there, just giving it this freshness. And it really came across as so like comforting and cozy feeling. And you know what it reminds me of? It's not a dupe at all, but it just gives me the same sort of vibes as Amber Vanilla by the Seven Virtues. You know, not a dupe, but just the same sort of vibes. And you know I love that perfume. So this perfume I really highly enjoyed. And then some of the other travel sizes I got was from my good friend here on YouTube. She's a subscriber of mine. Her name is Dawn, and she is so sweet, and I'm so thankful to her. She took time out of her day to decant some of her perfumes and send them to me in the mail. I thought that was so nice of her. So let's start with the Eileen Noir. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Eileen? I'm not sure. This one is a cherry perfume, and I wrote down it's a very bold, super fruity, juicy cherry perfume. It's a little boozy, and it almost turned medicinal on me, but it stopped itself. I don't know what in there stopped it, but something in there kind of was like, whoa, no, we're not going in that direction. And it kind of brought it back to the nice, like sweet, juicy cherry. This is a showstopper. It is sexy. It is intoxicating, very flirty date night type of cherry perfume. I wrote down that I don't want to call it a complaint, but I just wish that the vanilla was amped up a little bit more, just because it would have been really nice to have that really creamy sweet vanilla mixed with this super fruity juicy cherry, like almost like a cherry ice cream type of vibe, with that like little bit of like boozy like cherry liqueur type of syrup on top. Like, ooh, that'd be so good. But so the vanilla is not as amped up as I would like, but it's overall a great perfume. Now, will I buy a full bottle of it? Probably not, just because I'm happy with my cherry perfumes that I already have in my collection. I have my favorites that I love, and I'm happy with those. So at this moment in time, I don't feel like I need a full bottle of this, but we'll see in the future, because I do think it's a really great cherry perfume. And the next one I tried was Tova. No, wait, it's called Nirvana by Tova. I put down that this is a very woody, spicy, fresh, aromatic. It has a little bit of this bright, sunshiny feel to it. I think that's coming from the ylang ylang. And this smells extremely upscale and classy. It gives me the same sort of vibes as Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker, because that one's like a woody type of perfume that smells super expensive and like a niche, like high end. Like I honestly would think that perfume is $400 if I did not know any better, because it smells so high quality. That's what this one smells like. I feel like it's such a high quality woody perfume, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure this perfume is like really inexpensive. But it smells very upscale and classy. And then another one that she sent me was, I believe this is a new, no wait, yeah. So there's a new one. I don't know how to pronounce this name, so please forgive me, but I will put it on the bottom of the screen like I do all my perfumes. This one, I put down that it smells like a crystallized caramel sugar. It's very, very sweet, powdery, caramel honey candy, kind of like those Oh Honey candies that are super sticky and like it's stuck to the inside of your fillings in your mouth. Like that type of sweet, sticky honey caramel. Very, very nicely done. And then also Latafa, I can't pronounce that one either. Again, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. This one I put down as it smells so expensive. I used 3 O's in so. I said it smells so expensive. It's a heavy, white floral, sweet vanilla, woody, very smooth, nothing sharp or harsh at all. Everything is so well blended. And in my writing, I literally wrote out nothing in like all caps, like nothing sharp or harsh. Very extremely well blended were my exact words. Really highly love this perfume if you're a white floral girly. And there's no aldehydes in this perfume. However, I did feel like I got a little bit of an aldehydic type of vibe in here. Not, just a pinch, And they're not listed, and you may not even smell that. If you're somebody that doesn't like aldehydes, you may not even smell that in here. But I don't know, for me, I was just picking up like, just like a hint of that going on, which I was very happy with. It's very, very sophisticated, very classy, and very, very feminine. I really loved that one. And then the one that I loved the absolute most out of all of them, that I would have never even thought to try out before. So I'm so happy she sent this one to me, because this one would not have ever been on my radar, ever. But I love it. This is the Flora Bloom Forte by Guerlain. This one is an expensive one, but oh my goodness, is she good. Really good. Now there is a Flora Bloom original. I'm not talking about that one. This one's the Flora Bloom Forte. And then there's also a new Flora Bloom something else. I'll put it up here. I haven't got my nose on that one either. The one we're talking about is the Flora Bloom Forte. So I wrote down that it's sweet, tropical, fruity mango, creamy tuberose and coconut. I mean, you guys, like, this is right up my alley. Fresh, overall powdery, but not like baby powder, but just like an overall fresh powderiness. It has an almost dewy type of quality because, well, I believe because of the violet in here, maybe. It's very light and bright and uplifting. And it reminds me of, to me, this basically smells like a bubbly pink champagne. Very ultra feminine, bubbly, sweet pink champagne is what I get from this perfume. Very mood boosting too, very happy mood boosting. So I was very pleasantly surprised by this perfume, extremely happy with it, and it was like a love it for sniff. Like, really love this perfume. I may have to save up to get a full bottle of it because, like I said, it's a little bit pricier. It's Guerlain, but this is really nice. You got a really nice perfume. If you like Pink Me Up, you would, I feel like you would really love this perfume as well, because it is that same sort of pink bubbly champagne type of vibe. But I like this one more. I don't know. It just smells a little sweeter, maybe. I don't know why. I don't know, but I love this one more. So highly recommend getting your nose on that one. So thank you, Dawn, again, so much for sending those over. I really appreciate that. So those are all of the perfumes I bought in the month of October. I would love to know in the comment section, have you got your nose on some of these? What do you think of them? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember, before you go, to seize the day and overspray. Bye, guys.